You know just how to
What is up?
All right. So, yeah. So, let's just say it's been a hot minute since I've done this, and there's a few reasons that I'm going to go over. Um, Spam uh, pizza, I guess, if you can hear me, because that's what Steak's been doing. So just spam pizza if you can hear me, and if you can hear me well, because this is going to be a pretty big talking stream. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. So, this it kind of all started like this. Um so pretty much just like anybody, obviously breaks are important. And it's just they're just really important to for your mind, for everything like that. Um, and they're just necessary, I guess, at times for your mind. So, pretty much that's mainly what happened, but we're gonna dive pretty deep into it. All right, sorry, I'm trying to pull something up.
Switch to Chrome.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm trying to pull something up. It's been a long time since I've done this, guys. And yeah. Oh, that's just not what I want. Okay. Pretty much. It always starts one way or another. It starts with a big decision being having to made. Pretty much. What happened was I was busy with school. So, pretty much, um, I was really busy with school. I was really busy with a lot of other stuff um, going on. I was busy with my sports and athletic events because I do sports, unlike the real Steak, and I'm not um, I'm not graduated. I'm not graduated from high school like he is, and I don't obviously have the same setup and time and stuff that he has. And from the beginning, if we go all the way back, the reason I started this channel was off of him. If you just look at my channel banner, it's very similar to his, and I've tried to replicate a lot of the streams that he's done and posted clips of him as best as I could. But the issue is there comes a time where you have to focus on your life pretty much, and you have to focus on your life more than this. And I'm fine. It's just there was a lot of stuff that was happening, especially, at school. And as it was gearing up towards finals for the past 2 months, those are where your grades are very important. And I figured that focusing on those would be more important than doing this. So pretty much to sum it up, I really left just for a while because number one, school. So the next reason for me leaving is possibly very similar to a lot of other people's, and that was boredom. Now, I wasn't bored to the point that I was dragging myself down to my setup to make these things for you. That's not at all what it was. I was just bored because I felt like what I had done had already accomplished a lot of what I had already wanted to do. And I didn't want the streams to get super repetitive. So I figured if I would take a break and then I would come back and maybe do some of the other streams, maybe do some of the other stuff that is I've already done before. 2 months later, it might not seem as repetitive. So I think that's another reason why I decided it would be a better idea just to kind of take a little break. Um, okay, so those are the first two things. Um, the next thing is, as you know, I got my start when I was streaming Skibidi Toilet. And if you just go to my live videos, you can see that a bunch of my top streams right here are of that. And then this is another one, but I think the issue with this is that there's a point where, like I said before, you stream something so much and you make it so much better that you can't. It's like I don't know how to make it any better and make the streams any better. Because even if you just look from this stream to this, you can already tell that the thumbnails are significantly more clickable. Significantly. And you can look at all of these as well, and you're just able to see, like,
This is why I stopped
okay, never mind, hold
shopping
on.
Amazon.
Of course I would
and you
get
should
an ad.
too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
And I know it's not perfect, but it's something. So, yeah. Another reason why I stopped was because of some of these mod streams right here. My issue is obviously as a creator, you want to grow on the platform and you want to like make a difference in people's lives. You want them to click on it and be excited to watch you, sit back and relax, and you do the work for them while they're helping you, they're supporting you, they're getting you towards possibly being able to get monetized and possibly being able to earn money from what we're doing. Now, my issue is as you can see, these are all repeats. These 4 streams about the mods, and I really really enjoy interacting with the community. Don't get me wrong, I do, but it becomes a point where those were the streams that were the only ones that were actually outside of some outliers like these when Skibbity Toilet was popular. Those were the only ones that were actually getting views and actually getting people to click on them. And I don't want it to be a system where it's like, oh, well, you can enter this competition to win something. I don't want that. I know Steak did it once, but I think that's fine. I think it's important, though, more than anything, that I capture your entertainment. So, with that said, I'm going to post a community post just to ask some ideas you might have for future streams. And yeah, so pretty much that's kind of what occurred, I guess. And I think now if I wanted to do a mod stream, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. But before, as I was doing them almost daily, it got really repetitive, and it got to the point where it was almost like people were only going to watch me if they could get mod because I was similar to Steak. And I don't want that. I want people to watch me because they want to, or it pops up on their feed and they just want to have a good time like you would for any other Steak stream. Um uh but that's pretty much what happened over the past 2 months. 4 months, I guess, 3 months, however long it was. I'm not gonna lie, I was having the time of my life. I was doing completely fine. Like I was hanging out with friends, I was going to school, I was getting pretty good grades, I was doing all that. And that was really important. And I really, enjoyed that. And I feel like the break was very needed, very necessary. And I was not a type of person to take a break. Like, I'm the type of person that will keep going and going and going until I'm either mentally drained or I'm on like the verge of getting sick, like with a cold or something like that. Because there are certain things like I would rather stay up until 12 or 1 in the morning to do something than if even if it's not due until next week because I'm on a roll. So I think that's like another thing is I was doing this over a period of time where we had a bunch of snow days at school, and those snow days there wasn't anything to do. You're just stuck inside, and I think that's kind of what propelled me to do that stuff. But when we went back to school, I found that I didn't have the time to do it, and I think doing streams in more like regular intervals over time, like maybe on the weekends or something like that, is probably going to be better for my channel in the long run. Because usually I feel like I would rather make the streams like a quality over quantity type thing as best I can. I have a laptop and that's about it. So I try and do my best and I try and make the streams the best for you guys. But at the end of the day, sometimes a stream doesn't go as planned and you have to scrap it, you have to forget about it, and you have to move on. And I think that's what happened. I had a lot of like trial and error and stuff like that, and there were a bunch of people who I'll probably reach back out again. I've been a member of the stats community for a decent amount of time. I really just enjoy looking at statistics and looking at that stuff. Um, Also, I really do enjoy meteorology. I would love to do like a stream like that because I really enjoy that, and that would be fun for me as well. Um, but meteorology is just like the study of weather, like what you would see on the Weather Channel. I mean, I pay $12 a month for an app that I use to track weather. It's pretty high tech, and I would love to showcase it to you guys sometime. But I think like starting to do stuff out of the ordinary because I don't want to as much as it looks like I'm copying him, I don't want it to feel that way. I want my streams to be more authentic to me than streams that are just direct copies of Steak. Steak has been obviously the biggest inspiration of my life for this, but I feel as if I can do more like authentic streams to me, then I will be able to hopefully capture more audience members and stuff like that. Though I know that this channel is based off of Steak, so probably doing some like mixing of my ideas versus his, or your guys' ideas as I posted in the community tab. Um, so yeah, it's that's part of the reason. Um, Okay, good idea. I was actually considering after this doing one of those streams because I know he goes live at 3:30 my time. So I'm gonna wrap this up and then probably do that. But I just wanted to say like um before we go, uh I just wanted to say thank you. I mean, I know that it's my viewers are not where they used to be, and I definitely didn't expect that to happen. But for you guys who kind of stuck out these past couple of months without, you know, much communication, as I should say, I'm really grateful for you because you stuck it out, and now I'm back, and I'm pretty much better than ever, as so to say. So, yeah. Um, Overall, I've been doing well. There's nothing that you need to worry about for me. I'm doing completely fine. I really did enjoy the break, but I'm now ready to be back. I'm super busy this summer. I work. Oops, I work. I have athletic practices. I have a bunch of searching I have to do for various things. So it's going to be quite a busy summer, but I really hope I can stick some streams and stuff in here for you because I really enjoy doing this and I wouldn't be here if I didn't, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So um, I think the future is bright, and yeah, so I think with that, we'll move on to our next stream, waiting until Steak joins. But we'll end off with the way that usually happens. So I wanted to thank you guys for coming. It's really been a pleasure just to do this, talk about stuff, and I know it's out of the ordinary, but we'll get back to normal. So yeah. Thank you guys for showing up. I'll be live in a couple of minutes after I get my stream and everything set up. And I hope you guys will really enjoy the future of this. So we'll see. I'll be live again in 5 minutes, so just bear with me. And thank you guys so much.